All right. What's up, everybody? We're here. We're back. ¿Qué pasa, mi gente? I think this is episode 2. It's been a long 2 months. So we got to be back, people. We're here. We survived. We made it through. There was food in our belly, and we didn't get kicked out. Let's be grateful for that.
Most
Those are
importantly,
the two key factors, most importantly, right there. We need those two.
yeah.
Besides that, let's see the other perspective so far and how's it been going in the motherland. We're here with Jaws,
Motherland.
and we got a quick podcast going on. We're gonna make it happen, people.
All right, all right. Well, Motherland, things calm down a little bit. They're not as bad as they were when we took a break.
Hmm.
Especially when it killed, bro. Like it was bad. It was bad. It was like from the movie scene, like people dying in the street. People being burned in the middle of the street, basically as como si fueran llantas. So it was bad. It got really bad. But now 2 months later, we're doing way better, bro. Things have calmed down. The whole news about like deaths every day has like kind of like took a break. Like it has slowed down a lot, bro. Because like you don't hear that anymore in the news. It's still a number, but comparing to how we were, it's basically a lot better, a lot better. So that's how's going on over here, bro.
Well, that's a good
Yeah,
thing.
but
At least
yeah, but that's basically what they're in the biggest cities, and over here in Azogues, hold on, a motorcycle, bro. But here in Azogues, bro, like from day one, it wasn't that bad. It never got to be that bad, and now it's just like they're just in case there's another person who got infected. Like I don't even think there are people who are infected right now at the moment here in the city. So it's all good and better. Yep.
like I said, that's what the title of the podcast of this week is: Back to Reality. Like I said, listen, I saw people already outside. They're chilling, they're drinking, they're eating. Tables are out there. The barbers by appointment, some others are open. Big lines outside. People got to get their cuts. Hey, listen, I gave myself a cut. Fuck it. Why not? Second.
Definitely,
So right now I'm just gonna wait
definitely.
a few more weeks, let it grow. Definitely gonna go before my birthday, and we'll see if we make that thing happen. Besides that, at least what I'm not seeing is everything packed again. Like, oh, shit, I don't gotta be making this hectic line like before. The only thing
Yeah.
that really is pissing me off, honestly, is that
What is it?
Wendy's is only drive-through. Wendy's is only drive-through,
No.
bro. Like, god damn it.
Shit.
Are you serious? Can you guys? Oh, yeah, yeah. Like inside, you can see from outside that they already got the little shield there, everything, like the contact free. Like, why? They're losing money by the minute, right there. Not everybody has a car. And if it's either,
True, true, true. Yeah, yeah, they are losing money, but I think they do Uber Eats, right? Did they?
they do DoorDash, but you gotta pay. Nobody wants to be paying. It's a pain. It's a pain. Plus, they also gotta make the drive-through line. Yes, a drive-through line, so instead of
Oh, I can imagine. Hectic.
it's hectic, man. So I've seen
Oh
people
shoot.
people make that line. And I'm like,
Yeah.
like it's mad hot outside. Like today, it was like almost 90. I'm like, I'm not gonna stand there in that drive-through line. Fuck that. There's no shade. And then you got the cars in front of you or behind you that's throwing all that heat. Fuck that.
Oh,
Not worth it.
hell yeah.
Not worth it at all. But anyways, people, I hope, like I was saying before this, that we all managed to do something productive. I was
Definitely.
struggling. I cannot deny it. One of the topics I'm gonna tackle here in this episode today is finally back to work. Thank goodness. Back to work, back to work. full time again. Everything's going good. I know a lot of people over here in the States were struggling with unemployment. Myself, I got a headache. 90 days on the dot waiting. And on the 91st day, I get the deposits come in. You know, I get the notifications, the texts, and everything. And then I get a phone call from my boss to come into work the following
Yeah.
night already. And I'm like, Jesus, I just got that unemployment. Fuck it.
That was some BS, bro, and it just had to be your luck, basically, just for you. That's it. Because
Apparently, it was,
all my other friends that like I was telling you, bro, like within 2 3 weeks, boom, they got their fucking unemployment. But yours took a while for some fucking reason. And the day that you got it, the next day you get the phone call to go back to work, bro. Damn.
yeah. I mean, the good thing is at least I got all of the deposits that were there pending. So it's some money that's helping out. But then again,
True, true.
it's 2020. That system is fucked. And all the money that we pay in taxes, no excuses. No excuses.
No excuses for such a service. This is
No excuses for such a service. And matter of fact,
wow.
like I was noticing in all my new paychecks, there's a new deduction that says NYC state of emergency. So now I'm paying an extra deduction, an extra $10 in taxes
Damn.
right there just because of this crap, pandemic crisis, some crap like that. I'm like, God, I
Wow.
knew we were gonna pay some way or another.
Of
Anyway,
course.
you know,
Of
like one
course.
thing it is, I hope everybody saved that money, didn't blow it too much. I'm not gonna deny it. Yes, I bought things. No, I didn't go and buy fireworks like everybody here. Everybody's from fireworks. Where the fuck is the fireworks coming from? All over New York City. Boom, 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 boom. Shit, man. Like, goddamn, people. I understand over there in Ecuador, of course, you can just go ahead, you know, una vaca loca, and that's it. That's bien ahí.
Yeah.
Pero,
Vaca loca. This.
vaca loca, cortina.
I've been here 9 months and I have not seen that yet,
No,
bro. What?
¿viste la vaca loca? Damn, estás lacking. Bueno, ahorita como está todo, dudo que haga las fiestas. So, I don't
I
know.
mean, I came here for the like I arrived literally for the parties, the azogues. Y
Mhm.
como en Guayaquil estaban en protestas también, so Guayaquil también hicieron los parties después. So I got to be there too, pero, bro, yo no vi ninguna vaca loca ni en las fiestas de azogues, ni en las fiestas de macas, ni en las fiestas de, where else did I go? Tambo, ni Cañar. Yo no vi vaca locas, bro. Maybe they're a thing from the past. Maybe.
Tiene que ser en los pueblos, eso es bien arriba en los pueblos, arriba mismo. Si no vas de
Oh,
arriba,
damn, no, a eso sí ya no fui. No, a eso sí ya no fui.
no es, ¿me entiendes? No, no hay cómo, no hay manera. Entonces, los pueblos es todo. Y,
Damn.
porque yo cuando estaba allá, cada fiesta, bueno, conocimos, pues, el barrio se llama Quimandel, ahí arriba mismo, ahí en la iglesia, siempre vaca loca, siempre la torre de cohetes.
What? Really?
Y ahí, everything. How
Damn.
many
Yo,
people?
I want to see those things, bro.
Because I was like, oh damn, like what happened to him? Like, because the pute había que el cohete, boom, hit somebody in the face or something. And I'm like, damn. Hey,
Holy
damn,
crap.
hello. Everybody still partying like nothing. Like nothing.
Damn. Wow. Nah, bro. I
Fucking,
wish I would have witnessed those type of events.
well,
No. I did got to see like the most crazy thing that I got to see in the party here in Azogues
mhm.
era las carreras de carros. That's it.
They
Like
do
las carreras de carros de madera.
well, I don't know. Maybe they banned the vaca loca, so you gotta ask around, ask the family, see what they say. Maybe in Cachipamba when they do the parties this year coming up, who knows? They definitely
Cachipamba, I was there for New Year's Eve, bro.
no, but
Cachipamba, and they didn't have that.
the parties of Cachipamba. Tú sabes que también hay las fiestas de Cachipamba cuando hacen en la iglesia.
Oh, okay,
Ahí
okay, okay, okay.
debe de haber, porque he visto ahí ollas encantadas, todo, sí me acuerdo.
Okay,
Our parents do exaggerate. That's why I want you to confirm this one. Que back in the day, supposedly ponían
okay, tell me.
abejas en las ollas encantadas.
¿Ponían qué?
Abejas, so like they put bees, parecían ollas encantadas. And I'm like, well, how you trap the bee and put it in there without it dying? You know? Y ahí voy a ver qué son las
I mean, I'm pretty.
encantadas, unas ollas de barro ahí, chiquititas, guindadas por un hilo, hay a bunch of them. So you gotta go hit it in the cañadas. That ollas encantadas,
Yeah.
eso es. I'm like, are you serious? Are you serious? That's what it is? Like,
So they do.
I was so I left on by. I'm like, yeah, aquí vamos a comprar empanadas. And that's the one thing I hate. ¿Qué empanadas son? And I know you've seen it. Son esas empanadotas grandotas, pero solo son más aire. Esas burbujas ahí hinchadotas nomás así. Oh, no.
Damn, yeah. I seen them.
Fuck that shit. They wanted to eat that. I'm like, I'm out. Bye. Agarré el último bus que bajaba Lugues por las mismas. I'm like, I'm going home. I got a TV. I got milk and cereal. I'm good.
What the fuck, bro? They cost 5 cents. It's not like you're getting ripped off because they're just 5 cents, bro.
No, they're not 5 cents. They're like $1. The empanadas, the big one.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
No, because I usually get. Well, I was getting them like 3 or 4 for $1, something like that. So I know they're less than $1, but I know the ones you're talking about because they look like they're gonna have a lot of cheese, you know, the riquísimas, sugar, and the first bite is like just aire, así like a fucking cave inside the empanada.
Yeah,
it's just air.
It's
so
just,
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That's what
I fall for that shit too, bro. I fall for that. Oh damn! I prefer the small ones, bro. The small ones, all day, small ones. The chiquitas.
De verde. Hay unas que son de verde. Those are the best ones.
Yeah. I haven't seen them yet, bro. I hope I see them soon, because now things are reopening. I mean, they're already reopened. Everything, like every business is reopened.
In the market, they'll be there selling it. They're like empanadas de carne, de pollo, empanadas. They have a nice little basket, and right there they just uncover it. This shit does not have no sanitation grade, people. No, this does not have no aid.
That's why they're not selling those things yet, because in el mercado is basically just fruits. That's it. Like, vas al mercado only to buy either clothes or fruits. That's it. Like, nothing else. No hay mote, no hay maíz, no hay hornados, no hay ni morocho, bro. Like, none of those things. Basically, it's just for fruits y ropa. That's it.
So the vegans are winning right now.
Oh, hell yeah. Fuck yeah. That's why I went vegan for like 2 months, I think. The whole fucking time I was here in the house fucking eating just fruits, man.
Why not? Fuck it.
No. I did it on purpose. I did it on purpose because I was big, bro. After who left last? Mario. After Mario left, I spent it in Guayaquil 1 week with my girl. And then I came here. I was supposed to just check the house for the weekend and then go back to Guayaquil and just be there with her. Y total, empieza la cuarentena and I get stuck here. Like, that's it. Like, I can't go back. Y como estaba gordo, porque me engordé, llegué en septiembre y era las fiestas de Azogues, septiembre. Luego vinieron las fiestas creo que vinieron de Cuenca, si no estoy seguro, pero de Cuenca they were not big, bro. De Cuenca, they were saying there was the worst of the worst. De ahí vinieron las fiestas de Halloween, luego vino Thanksgiving, Black Friday, todo eso celebran aquí. I was surprised. I was shocked, bro. I was like, what the fuck? They celebrate those things here? Mm-hmm. But apparently they do.
Well, now.
De ahí vino. Yeah, antes no había esas cosas aquí, bro. Antes no había Halloween.
Friday? They never
Hell no. ¿Qué es Halloween? ¿Qué es eso antes era aquí?
Yeah,
Ahora toditos disfrazados, loco, para Halloween.
and they go get candy and everything.
Yeah, en los barrios de los the good neighborhoods.
They
Pero
candy.
como nosotros estábamos en el club, so I was at the club, bro. So at the club, toditos disfrazados, bro, toditos. Every single person that went into the club, it was dressed up. So con todas esas fiestas, bro, luego vino Navidad, Año Nuevo, y luego Carnaval, man, to top it off. I gained like at least 45 pounds easily. So I got big right away. So that's why me sirvió bien a mí ser vegan for those meses ahí que estaba aquí en la casa encerrado. So kind of like help me back on my weight again. And it worked wonders,
Pretty much.
basically. Pretty much, yeah.
Well,
Bendición.
enough about what we're
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about. We're gonna be tackling the main thing that we're here focused on today is, what we're here. We survived. We made it through. But me personally, I wanted to go through the podcast for the Jaws encounter. What happened?
Which encounter?
The blackout day when they attempted to jump you and you.
Oh,
What
damn. Yeah. Oh shit. Okay. I forgot that we were gonna talk about that day.
Yeah. No.
Damn.
So the thing that let's just let's do a quick brief recap. Um,
Okay.
Pretty much
So
the place
like
is
a quick,
right here. It's close to my house, so I know where this happened. And here,
yeah.
so Giles is gonna take it from here.
All right. So just to like make the story kind of short, so everyone can kind of like see where I'm gonna go with this. ¿Qué era? Saturday night? No, Friday, right? It was a Friday night, I think, if I'm not mistaken, or was it Saturday?
I think it was.
It was on a weekend.
Weekend.
Yeah, it was on a weekend. I don't know which way it was, but it was on a weekend. So your dad, no, our cousin calls and says, she's visiting your dad, so asking me to come over and so we can do some barbecue and have some drinks. So me gladly and happy to go see my cousin in like 2 months because she lives in Guayaquil. And then I go and I buy beef, and then I also buy beer, and I bought two bottles of Shumir y un bottle de Don Juan de ron.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm drinking with your dad, bro, like because I was in the grill, and your dad was also helping me in the grill. So I was drinking just with him. We both finished that bottle, and then we started drinking another bottle. Then Fanny and her friends, they just bounce. They just fucking bounce like that. Like, oh, ya nos vamos, bye. Like, what the fuck? Like, bro, yo traje toda esta carne, like, para hacer para entre todos, thinking that they're going to be here for, maybe for the whole weekend. Total, los manes, just a few hours, and boom, they bounce. So anyway, to make it shorter, your dad goes to sleep. I leave your dad's house, like, all right, bye, take care, see you guys some other time, blah, 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 whatever. So I'm walking back to my house. Like you said, it's not more than 1 block away from your dad's house. It's literally,
A
you
minute.
turn left in the corner.
Minutes.
But walking slowly, like on your phone, like looking at your phone. That's how you make it a minute. Otherwise, it's less than a minute. And as soon as I hit the main avenue, the avenue that's literally right here next to my house, there's like this little benches across the street where there is something really common to see people drinking there, because it's like a small park, like a place to chill.
It's a pregame.
So it's really common. Yeah, it's really common to see people hanging out there, like drinking or just talking or listening to music. So it wasn't strange for me to see people there. What it was strange is to see them get up and cross the street like walking towards me. That was strange. That was weird, because it would be way too much of a
Coincidence.
coincidence, yeah, that they'll be crossing the street and walking straight to me. Like, if they have a question, only one could have yelled from across the street, So that's why, like, that's what it made me kind of like be aware, like right away. Because if they wanted to know the time, they could have just asked from the other side, like, hey, ¿qué hora es? So there was no need for them to cross and walk straight to me. So that put me on guard. As soon as that happened, Like I'm already on guard, and then the guy comes and says like, "Dame tu dinero, like, give me your money," you know. And to give you guys a little idea of how people is here, I'm not judging. I'm not putting them down. I'm not saying that like I'm better than. I'm not doing those things. But reality is reality. The guys here, the thieves, they're short and they're skinny. The majority, they're skinny and they're short.
Mm-hmm.
Either I don't know if they don't eat well, or I don't know if they don't eat the enough nutrition. I don't know what it is, but mainly they're short and skinny. So to see a guy shorter than me, skinny as heck, to come and tell me like, give me your money with a like kind of an angry face, it makes me laugh, because I'm 5'10", and this guy might have been like, maybe 5'1" or 5'2", bro, like not more than that. Short guy, skinny. So it was like me seeing a kid basically coming towards me, trying to fucking take my money. So that's why it was funny for me. So I kind of like, it was not the first time that this thing happened here in Ecuador. So it was not the first time. It has happened to me like 5 times in different occasions, not in this city, but like in different cities too. So I was laughing, bro, because it was hysterical. For me, in my eyes, it was hysterical. I guess for them, it kind of annoyed them. Like maybe make them angry that I was laughing on their face after this. Because for me, it was funny, bro. What the fuck? Like how? Like were you too high to fucking realize that you're just gonna go and try to rob a guy that's fucking at least 11 inches high, like taller than you, and my body's big, bro. Like I'm not fat, big, but I've been lifting that fucking weight this whole time nonstop, bro. So I'm built, like I'm big. So like I don't know what they were thinking. I honestly do not know what they were thinking. Maybe they were trying to intimidate me with something. So they tried to rob me, and I just didn't let them, bro. I just like fucked them up, basically. And I fucked them up so bad, yeah, so bad that I did feel bad later on, because I mean, at the end they're still humans. Unfortunately, they chose the wrong path, but they still humans. They still feel pain. Maybe they were hungry. Maybe they had needs. Maybe they haven't eaten 2-3 days. Who knows? But there's different ways to approach. Like if I'm ever hungry and I need money to eat, I will ask like, do you mind helping me? Because like maybe I lost my wallet, or I don't have money, or whatever. I will ask, but not trying to rob someone. Especially not someone that's fucking way bigger than me, and I know for a fact that person can fuck me up easily. So basically, that's what I did. They did hit me a few times. They did connect in my head and in my back and in my arms. They did connect a few times. But basically, I was showered with blood. So by the time that I got to the pharmacy, because there's a pharmacy right across the hospital is 2 blocks from here. No, not even 1 block from my house.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you pass the hospital, there's a pharmacy. So by the time that I got to the pharmacy, I was covered in blood, like as if I would have showered in blood. But it was not my blood. It was their blood. But I thought it was my blood. So that's why I was like kind of like freaking out too. But I didn't know it was not my blood, because bro, I was in the moment of the adrenaline and blood pumping in my veins to fight. The alcohol also went to my head. Kind of impossible not to fucking get the alcohol in my head. So I kind of black out in that moment. And I do remember little pieces here and there, like me getting to the pharmacy and the lady screaming, bro.
Thinking like,
The lady like panicking.
What's going on?
Of course, imagine seeing a guy just walked into the pharmacy fucking covered in blood. So that was maybe like the last thing I remember, because apparently that's where I forgot my phone. And thank God she kept the phone, but she was a bitch for asking for $20 to get my phone back. You know, she could have easily said like, just like, give me whatever you can give me. I would have given her the $20, but you know, but like she said like, oh no, give me 20, like that. Which 20 here in Ecuador is a lot. Like I know in the States 20 is it's pocket change, but here $20 is a lot. So, you know, anyway, after that comes the funny side of this story. So I'm completely fucking lost. Like I'm drunk. At this point I'm drunk because of all the adrenaline and the blood pumping went to my head, so I'm drunk. I got home and I grabbed the other phone because apparently I left the iPhone at the pharmacy. So I grabbed this phone. I don't know if I called you first or I don't know if I called Daniela first, but apparently I called both of you guys. And then later on, my father calls me, but this was like almost at the end of the night.
Yeah.
When my dad called. So I don't know who I called first. If I called you first or if I called Daniela first. But when I called you, I told you a fucking mind-blowing story that most likely I was telling you about what we were gonna do on the weekend. Because we were gonna have the bicycle race that weekend. We were gonna race down the mountain with the bicycles on that weekend. Oh, that was a Friday because the next day was Saturday, and Saturday we were gonna go race down the mountain with the bicycles.
Yes.
So I'll jump to your story in a little bit, but let me just tell you the story that I told Daniela, bro. I don't know which one of you guys I called first. Apparently I called Daniela, right? And she picked up like toda dormida, like she was passed out. And I told her like, yo, dude, I'm in Mexico. She said that she was like, she immediately woke up like, yo, you're in Mexico? And I was like, yeah, dude, I'm in Mexico. Like, fucking jump in a plane and come over. Like, go, get your ass here. Like, you better get your ass here like tomorrow. So basically, I was telling her, I'm in Mexico, come over. Like, you gotta come over. Like, trying to convince her to jump in a plane and come to Mexico. One, no planes were fucking flying those days because we were in quarantine. You know. Two, even if I was, well, she might have do it because she was not working at the moment. But most likely she wouldn't have. So that was another story that I told Daniela that night. Then the story that I told you, bro, when you were telling me, I was like, what the fuck was I talking about? Like, you just completely surprised me. But then I started putting little pieces together, and I was like, maybe I was telling you about the video that I saw that they sent me about the guy, you know, dying in the motorcycle race, you know, being crushed with another bike.
And you were drunk and with everything going on.
Yeah. So that's what I was like, maybe that's what I was doing. Maybe I was trying to tell you the story of the video that I saw. And at the same time, telling you that tomorrow I was going to go race down the mountain with the bicycles with my cousins. Mm-hmm. Now, one thing you did say that I was telling you that I was going to ask someone to stand in the curve, like, because there's a curve that's really, really close. Like, it's kind of impossible to see if there are cars coming in the other way, because it's a really close curve. So ever since we talk about this race, that was like the first thing in my mind. Like, if I have to pay someone to stand there, I might fucking paying 10 or 15 or $20 if I have to pay $20 for someone to stand in the corner and make sure that they see if there's a car coming or if there's not. Because the thing is, the whole mountain is a hill down, right? Like, so it's down the mountain, literally down the mountain. So you're gonna gain speed, bro. And that curve is closed, like it's completely closed. So to take a curve when it's closed, you have to close yourself really close to the curve, which is jumping into the opposite lane of the traffic. Now, if there's a car coming, you're fucked. You're done. That's it. You know, like you're gonna go straight head into the car. So that was the main reason why I was worried about that curve. And maybe that's why, like, I got all mixed with everything in the video, the race, the curve, the story, and the alcohol. And most likely that's why I told you that story, the story that I told you, because
everything.
I don't know why Yeah, I don't know why the fuck I was crying when I was telling you the story, bro.
Everything.
But that was the night. That was the night. And to conclude it, my dad calls. My dad might have called like around 10 o'clock at night because this was early because we started drinking early, bro. So my dad might have called like around 10 o'clock just to check on me because he always calls like, just randomly just to like see how I'm doing, just check on me, ask me questions, whatever. And I didn't meant to pick up the call. I meant to ignore the call. But then I don't know how the fuck I mistake the red and blue, and I accidentally ended up picking up the call. And as soon as I pick up the call, he sees me like through the camera, and he was like, "What the fuck happened to you?" Because I was covered in blood, bro. Like my face was bloody, my clothes
Yeah.
was with blood. So my dad was like immediately, "What happened to you? What have you done?" Blah 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 blah. And my dad went off on me, bro. So I was trying to tell him like, "I'm fine, don't worry about it, I'm okay." He was like, "I know you're okay. Obviously, that's why you're picking up the call. But what the fuck did you do? Like, who did you?" He immediately knew like I beat someone up. Then I just told him listen, I'm gonna go shower. I'm gonna go shower. At this moment, I was coming back. Like my drunkenness was going away. I was coming
Yeah.
back. And I was
So
like, I'm gonna go shower. Yeah, I'm gonna shower. Then, bro, I jump in the shower. Again, I got drunk because I laid down in the tub, and I woke up like around 3 in the morning, bro. From 10 o'clock at night that my dad called, and I'm pretty sure that call didn't last more than 5 minutes. So I'm assuming that I might have jumped in the shower like around 10:30. And then I woke up at 3 in the morning. All the fucking water of the tap fucking running down to the floor in the bathroom. Llenito el baño de agua. And I was knocked out in the tap and the water kept coming down. Surprisingly, it was cold water because even the hot water already like stopped.
Oh, that's a really
Oh shit! That like
yeah.
as soon as I opened my eyes, I realized where I was. I was like, "Holy fuck!" And I sit up, got up, closed the water because it was already coming down cold. It wasn't even hot anymore. That's how long the fucking water was open for. So immediately opened the drain, and then I took a shower. Like with that same water, I just took a shower, bro. After that, I got out of the tap and grabbed a towel and started drying the floor because the water was all over, bro. And I'm thankful that the floor is tile, and then the floor outside the bathroom is also tile, so there was no wood to be damaged. But whew, that was that night, bro. That was that fucking night.
Crazy. Like,
Yeah, yeah, man.
what can we say, man? Those are things that happen.
Yeah, that was like the crazy shit that happened to me during this quarantine.
The only thing that I saw was
And
people getting kicked out of the,
apartments.
street. No, like from the hotel. Because now in the hotel
Oh,
it's a shelter, so people are acting up. They get kicked out. People doing the show. Like the other day, it was just too hot. I think it was yesterday, and I saw
yeah.
some guy. I'm about to go and start mopping the lobby, like to finish up my day. And there's a metal detector, and he just walks in. He's like, "Oh, I couldn't even understand what he was saying." And he just throws himself to the floor.
Damn.
And like they're like, "No, no, nobody touch him, no, no, no." So
Oh
you
shit,
want an
really?
ambulance? So you want an ambulance? And then he starts ranting about some other crap and everything. I'm like, you should just call 911 and that's it. Let them take care of it.
Definitely. Of
Mhm.
course. That's the best way to go.
The best way to
And
go.
I learned that by experience. Sadly, through a mistake that the police made. So don't ever touch anyone that needs help. Just call 911 and to
Exactly.
let the paramedics help or let the police help. Don't get involved because sometimes you're doing something good to help someone with a good heart, and then you're the one who ends up getting fucked. Basically,
Pretty
learn
much.
that by experience. Hmm.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Well, people, it's been a great one. What can I say? We had some good stories, a couple of laughs. But the main thing is we're here. We made it through. And
Yep.
what can I say is we got more episodes coming more frequently. And we're going to have a base YouTube channel and an Instagram stories and Instagram TV only for the podcast. So, people, you come follow
Yeah.
us, check us out on either Instagram or YouTube. Once we begin the uploads, we will attach the links. The best thing I can
Mhm.
say is enjoy it. And like I said, this is for us to have fun, make your day a little
Yeah.
better,
Basically.
crack a smile.
Hold on. I just remember something. Hold on. About that story. It doesn't end there. Listen to this. About like 2 or 3 weeks ago, the neighbor comes. Like we bump into each other downstairs on the street, and he was like, "Vecino, solamente le quiero dar las gracias." So like thank you. So basically, he was thanking me for beating those guys up, because he basically told me the story that those two usually are like the two black sheep here in the neighborhood, like they're the two thieves here in the neighborhood,
Mhm.
and that they deserved it. And he was actually basically just telling me thank you.
So you're telling
So
me that he was there watching you do it all and didn't come down and try to help
mm,
you out? Something. That's how Ecuador
basically,
is.
yes,
Right here, we're gonna wrap
yes.
it up with the title of the podcast. ¿Qué pasa, mi gente? How can you do
¿Por qué chucha no me bajaron a ayudar?
one person? You see somebody getting there fucked up, putting in the work. You go down, you help him, or at least go to stop. It's something. But no, he's there watching it like
Exactly.
it's a UFC pay-per-view fight right there. Chilling. Front row seats. Okay.
Damn.
Forget about it.
Yep.
Forget about it.
Basically, bro.
We say he's got his own life premium there.
Yep.
Well, yeah,
And the guys that he hated were getting beat up, basically.
he was
How
enjoying.
about that?
How about that, people? Isn't that
Damn.
2020? It can't,
Yep.
it can get better. That's all I gotta say. It can only get better.
Yeah.
Well, people, it's been great. Let's see if we wrap this episode up. All I can say is we made it, and we'll be here for the next one. You guys take care. Have a good one. Go to work.
Definitely.
Productive. Stay active, like I say. Go work out. Go for a run. If I can do it, anybody can do it. No excuses.
Exactly.
Any last words before we wrap this up?
No, I'm good.
Well, people, it's good. We've all been here. We both made it. Have a great one and enjoy the rest of the week.